So what about the heroes in this next update? And what do they do? Well, let's talk about it. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen and fellow McMuffin squad? And today we're going to be going over the new hero abilities, the new hero upgrades, the new levels, what are shards, what do they do, what are the rare shards, epic. We're going to get through everything today. So we're going to be covering the Shield Maiden and the Barbarian King today. So let's just hop straight into it because I don't even want to waste any time explaining how cool this new update is going to be for the heroes. So this is the Shield Maiden, as you guys can see. Pretty basic stats. Damage is just 1 per hit, 15 HP, attack speed 0.45, and the energy cost is just 12. You can see it has 3 abilities on the bottom, as we're used to, right? Each hero has a different ability. So let's start breaking it down and understanding what everything is. Alright, so first ability is called the Magic Shield, and pretty much what the Magic Shield does, as everyone knows what the Shield Maiden does do, is pretty much puts up a shield and reflects damage off of the enemies that try to attack the Shield Maiden. So if you play Clash Mini already, you already know this is the basic ability for the Shield Maiden. It's her whole purpose, and it is what makes her the Shield Maiden. Now, this is actually the different breaking point here, is these upgrades. So as you can see, there's 3 slots right here, right? It's the 1.5 second duration, taunts all enemies when casted, and another 1.5 duration. So as you can see on the screen, it says upgrade. So currently our Shield Maiden is at level 1, right? We have this ability unlocked. The top bar is unlocked at level 1. Now, in order to get this 1.5 second duration upgrade, you have to spend some shards, and it's only 10 shards to upgrade this. And we're going to get into the shards right after we explain all the abilities for the Shield Maiden. So make sure to stick around. It is something you just cannot miss. So for the second ability, as we all know, again, for the Shield Maiden, is taunts all enemies when casted. So if you have the Shield Maiden level 1 through level 5, you aren't going to be taunting all the enemies. It's just going to be in a certain area that the Shield Maiden does, plus the 1.5 second duration that I'm assuming you would upgrade, because I would. So you unlock the taunts all enemies when casted at level 6. When you get your Shield Maiden to level 6, you unlock it, and then you could upgrade it. Let's be mindful of just that ability. And then as you can see at the bottom, you need to reach hero level 11 for a bonus 1.5 second duration. Again, all in total, that's 3 seconds. And you taunt all enemies. So it's pretty much the basic Shield Maiden ability, but you have to upgrade in order for her to be really good. Alright, so let's move on to the second ability. Alright, so for the second skill upgrade ability, it's going to be called Halo Descent. Pretty much what it does is it reduces the damage of enemy troops in her Halo area for 3 seconds. So that is not too bad at all. Pretty much anything in her aura, in her radius, I should say, will do less damage to your allies for 3 seconds when upgraded to that ability. So as you can see, for level, you get the second ability at level 2. Right, so the first one was level 1, the shield. Now Halo Descent is at level 2, and the next one you'll unlock at level 3. So 1, 2, and 3, and then from there on out you have 3 different slots where then you could upgrade and progress your hero. For example, we just got our Shield Maiden to level 2, so now we unlocked Halo Descent. So now, as you can see, we get 1.5 second duration added, right, for the ability if we upgrade it for 10 shards. So we got to keep that in mind. Then the level 7 ability is now 1.5 seconds duration. So you notice how there's a pattern. For the shield, it was level 1, 6, and 11. Now for the second ability, it's going to be 2, 7, and 12. And then for the third ability, it's going to be level 3, 8, and 13. So there is a pattern to it. So now for level 7, you get 1.5 second duration. And then once you get your Shield Maiden to level 12, you get the effect bigger area. And I promise you, this ability is going to be a game changer for especially the third one. You're really going to want to reduce all the damage being done to your Shield Maiden, especially when she has her shield up. And if you affect a bigger area, then you're most likely going to get rid of all the melee troops that are attacking your Shield Maiden, which is so much better. And the third one that you unlock at level 3 is going to be called Inspiration. So we all know the previous Shield Maiden ability. The last one didn't really do a crazy amount of work that we really wanted it to do, especially for being a level 10 ability. Well, Supercell just switched it up and said, listen, this ability is going to be worth it. So the first ability that you unlock at level 3 is going to be +3 energy when being stunned. So for example, if the enemy has a golden giant and he headbutts my Shield Maiden, boom, if I have this ability unlocked, right, and upgraded, then I'm going to get +3 energy and I will be able to get my shield a little bit faster than I was before. The second ability that you unlock at level 8 is going to be +1 energy for each successful heal received. So this is where the healing ranger or even the healer comes into play. Because honestly, if you have a healing ranger and you're just up at 3-star and you're just throwing spears over and over, your shield man's going to be popping her ability back to back with everything attacking her, shields going off, all the allies' damages are reduced if you have it, bigger area, and you have successful heals to pop your shield even further. That is the goal with this Shield Maiden ability, and I think this is absolutely broken if played correctly with a healing ranger. So we're going to see where the meta lies, especially with this ability. And then for level 13, it's +1 energy for each successful heal received again. So that's 2 extra energy, and if someone stuns, that's 5 energy automatically. If per se you have a healing ranger and if they have a golden giant and they headbutt you, that you're almost gonna have your shield up almost instantly when that shield already comes down. So we got to keep that in mind. So if you guys look at the top of the screen right now, you're probably gonna see 4 different kinds of shards, and you're probably asking yourself, hey Mick, what do these do and why are they there? Well, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what they do and why they're there and how to use them correctly. Alright, so we're going to start off with the common crown shards. And so what these shards do is it actually allows you to upgrade your hero level from 1 to 5. So these shards specifically are meant to just upgrade your hero from level 1 to 5. So we really got to keep these common crown shards in our back pocket because you really want to get your heroes upgrade level 5, and you want to get all these abilities maxed out as fast as possible. And then the second crowns that are right next to the common one, of course, are the rare crown shards. So what these rare crown shards can do is they level up your heroes from 6 to 10. So you have the common crown shards that upgrade your hero from 1 to 5, and then you have the rare ones that upgrade from 6 to 10. And remember, with this new update, it maxes out at 15. So that leaves us with the epic crown shards, and what these shards can do is they level up your hero from 11 to 15. So the commons upgrade to 1 to 5, the rare upgrade from 6 to 10, and then the epic crown shards upgrade your hero from 11 to 15. So you're really going to want to save up on the epic ones because I feel like that is probably the most important. But realistically, you want to get all 3 and just keep getting as much as you can, upgrading your heroes, because this is going to be absolutely a tremendous thing. So you want to save up your shards for your hero upgrades. So that's what those shards are meant for. Now you guys are probably asking, hey Mick, I think you missed one. Like there's 4 up there, not 3. So the 4th one is actually the skill shards. I was explaining the skills earlier of each ability. So these shards are made to upgrade your 3 abilities, your magic shield, your heal descent, and your inspiration. These are the shards that you really need to upgrade your heroes with. It's your skill shards. So you want to save these shards as well so you can upgrade your hero to a point where you can max the skills out. Because yes, it's one thing to get your hero maxed out, but does it really matter too much if you get your hero maxed out and don't have the abilities for him? That's going to be crucial. Obviously, when you do level up your hero, the HP and everything goes up. So this is the level 1 stats. You know, it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. As you guys might see, there is a hanger actually sitting right next to the Shield Maiden, and what that does, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's where you're gonna keep your skins, so just keep that in mind. So as you guys can see here, this is actually the max Shield Maiden at level 15, and you could see only one thing is still the same about her stats, and that's her damage per hit. That's not gonna go up, but her HP actually went up by 20 HP from getting her max 1 to 15, and her hit speed per second went up to 0.65 from 0.45. So 0.20, that's also really good. And her energy cost went down 1 for her to activate her shield. So that's definitely something that you should keep in mind when upgrading her. Her stats get better. Yes, you're trying to improve her stats, but you also need all these abilities. So as you guys can see, When a skill is finally upgraded, you're going to see a big check mark, and it's actually going to be in yellow, and the slots are going to be completed, and you'll have 3 energy, or 3 little lightning energy at the top as well, that tells you have all 3 unlocked and used. So just a little view of the Shield Maiden's radius. When you put her down, this is exactly her aura of her radius when she is maxed out. It is a very it kind of looks like a frying pan radius. You know, it has that little handle and it kind of goes up and down, a rectangle, you know, pretty much. So that's pretty much her radius and how far it's gonna go. We're gonna see when the match starts. The Shield Maiden does a punching ability, and that radius, it looks like the Shield Maiden punches, so any allies maybe in that area can be receiving some damage from that starting ability from the Shield Maiden when she is actually maxed out. So it's something to keep in mind as well. And we're going to have another look at this right here. And let's slow it down so we can really see what is happening with the Shield Maiden in her aura ability, shaped like a frying pan or a rectangle. I think frying pan is honestly the most accurate. It's like a frying pan with a little handle. All right, so let's slow this down and let's understand what exactly her frying pan aura does. So as you can see, his guard's going to be played in the aura when the Shield Maiden punches, and what that aura does, it actually reduces the damage of the enemy that starts off the round in that surface area in the frying pan. That's something to be mindful for, especially when you're using the Shield Maiden. You put her all the way in the front, you could reach further back trying to do less damage to any other troop. Alright, so we're going to see exactly in this round again, one more time. There's a frying pan aura that she does. And it's going to hit the wizard and the guard. And it just makes them have less damage when they start the round off. Something to keep in mind when you're using the Shield Maiden, because it might come in handy, especially if you're strategizing the correct way, playing against what heroes here. So it's definitely something to keep mindful of for sure. So we just went through the Shield Maiden upgrades and abilities and the new shards that are coming in this next update. But what about the Barbarian King? Well, let's go over him as well and explain to you everything about the BK and what's new about him. As you can see, at level 1, he has pretty basic stats as well. It's going to be 1 damage per hit. He starts off with 12 HP. His hit per second is actually 0.85 as a start off, and his energy cost is just 10. Now, as you can see, his first ability, as everyone knows the king to be, is the Iron Fist, which is increased damage of allies in an area for 4 seconds. Everyone knows the classic Iron Fist of the BK ability, but what we don't know is that the BK no longer does the whole entire map with his BK ability. Now, as you can see, it increases the damage of allies in an area for 4 seconds. So I actually took a screenshot of one of the games of the BK playing with his ability in an area, and this is his exact tile movement. So it's kind of like an MK when the Mega Knight jumps, you know, and it does its damage with a bigger radius. So it's kind of similar to that. It's a pretty wide stance. It's just 1x1 extra square from a giant skeleton bigger radius upgrade. So this is definitely something to keep in mind when you're playing BK, but at least you guys know the radius and the block tiles. It's actually going to be 5 up and 5 down. Keep in mind the tile radius spaces. So obviously at level 1 for this Iron Fist, you unlock the 1.5 second duration. It's only 10 skill shards to upgrade. And at level 6, you get the effect bigger area, which you're going to want to need. As you just seen, that was the BK max. So we know the effect bigger area is going to be that wide, a 5x5 tile with a 3 diagonal. So we know the effect bigger area is a 5x5 and a 3 diagonal tile radius. So definitely want to get that level 6 ability up for sure as fast as you can, because you need that BK to pretty much do a boast of attack speed for all your minis, or at least for most of them. You know, the bigger the radius, the more you'll have chances to get more allies into it and get that boast ability off. All right, the second ability is actually going to be called Determination, and what this one does, again, it's a classic BK ability we all know. It heals 2 HP after 5 attacks, so it's kind of similar to how it was, but now it's you heal 2 HP after every 5 attacks. So after every 5 attacks, you get your BK ability, and then you'll heal 2 HP. So it's actually pretty nice to have. When you get your Barbarian King level 2, your first slot is actually -1 attack requirement, meaning that now you can gain 2 HP and 4 attacks instead of 5. So it's actually something that you should really get. I think personally, out of all this, I think the level 2 ability is going to be the best one out of those 3. Obviously, for level 7 and level 12, it's going to be +1 HP healing. So you're going to be gaining 4 HP with every 4 hits on the BK. That is absolutely massive because the BK is going to be constantly healing, especially when he has his ability, keeps popping off. So definitely something that you should be wary of, and definitely something that you should be upgrading for sure. So last but not least, for his third skill upgrade, for his third ability, it's going to be called Invincibility. And pretty much what this ability does is when his HP drops to 1 HP left, he gains immunity to damage. So he cannot take any damage for 3 seconds. When he goes down to his last bar of health, he gains the immunity, and he can't take any damage whatsoever for 3 seconds, but it's only once per round. So you put him on the revive tile and he gets the invincibility, and he's immune for those 3 seconds. And let's say he kills a spear goblin and then he dies and he comes back to life after already using the invincibility. He does not get it again, so it's only once per round. His level 3 ability is going to be a 0.5 second duration. For his immunity. His level 8 is going to be another 0.5 second duration for his immunity, and then the level 13 ability is actually going to be a +1 second duration, and that is something that you honestly, all these skill traits you should be maxing out. You should be using all your skill shards to upgrade your hero abilities, because this is absolutely mandatory, and you absolutely need it to be pushing on a leaderboard right now. So as you can see, all 3 abilities are here, and now the BK is level 3, and you could upgrade them. So if we upgrade it, this is what it gives us. It's going to give us a nice big check mark, and it's going to be all yellow, which then tells us that we got the ability. So I know what a lot of people are asking in this, and how does the upgrade works? How many shards does it take to get to max? Well, okay, let's break it down for you. So we went over the common shards, the rare shards, and the epic shards. So pretty much how this upgrade works for your heroes is you start off with the common shards. It's going to be 15 common shards to upgrade him from 1 to 2, and then from 2 to 3 it's going to be 20, and then from 3 to 4 we're going to see it go, it's going to be 25, and now from 4 to 5 it's going to be 30 common shards. And then you guys can see right here, it resets back to 10, but they are no longer common shards. Now these are the rare shards. So now it's not starting at 15 anymore, it's starting at 10, because it's most likely going to be harder to get the rare shards and the epic shards compared to the common ones. So now we're just going to upgrade to level 6. So obviously 5 to 6 was 10, 6 to 7 is 15. So obviously it's going up by 5 intervals by the numbers. So now from 7 to 8 it's going to be 20. And then from 8 to 9 it's going to be 25, and then from 9 to 10 it's going to be 30. And then it's going to reset for your epic shards as well, and you'll be doing the same exact upgrades. So that is how the shards are going to work when you upgrade your heroes. They go by a 5 number interval by upgrading them. Alright, so this is a Barbarian King maxed at level 15, so his stats are similar to the same, but a little bit different. Obviously his damage per hit is still the same. His energy cost went down by 2, maxing him out. His HP went up by an insane amount. I believe it's 12, and his hit per second went up drastically to 1.35. All right, so we're gonna get a little bit into the gameplay with the Barbarian King. So the BK is actually gonna pop his ability here, and you're gonna see the radius happen. Can we get a little slow-mo of what just happened here? Let's see this. The Barbarian King goes to pop his ability and freeze. There is the tile radius that we were talking about, the 5x5 and the 3x3 diagonal, 5x5 straight across and up and down. You're going to see it is actually up, it's getting the Barbarian, it's getting the Knight. So anything pretty much next to the King from a 5 tile radius on the sides and up and down is going to be boosted with that +1 damage and 3x3 diagonal. So something to keep in mind. So we're going to see again the BK ability just popping off, and as well as the Shield Maiden. When she started, the Shield Maiden made the P.E.K.K.A do less damage with her ability. So what do you guys think about this new hero update, and what are your guys' opinions and thoughts on it? Personally, for me, I think this is one of the coolest hero updates they've done. I think adding the skill traits and adding the common shards and the epic and the rare and the skill shards, I think this is a totally new and cool system that I'm happy the team implemented in the game because this is absolutely fantastic work that they're doing. And if you guys haven't checked out some other Clash Mini content creators, they are also doing different heroes. Every content creator is doing a different hero, so make sure to go check out all these other content creators making these videos, because let me tell you, these guys are absolutely rad and they put so much effort in, and I'm proud of all of them. So now, if you guys stuck to the end of the video, there was actually a couple little tips and sneaks that I kind of snuck in without really putting it out there. So let me know if you guys find them. I'll let you guys know one of them. It's going to be the font. The font is completely different from what it was before. The lettering and wording is just a whole different font, and it's just a better font, and I think it looks really good. But there are also other things and other little sneaks that I provided. So let me know if you guys found them. Let me know in the comment section down below right now. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to ring that bell. You always want to be notified when I'm posting a video, even when I'm trying to post a video once a week. You know, just a little complicated and everything. But definitely be hyped about this update, because it is coming. And it is getting serious, okay? They are getting serious with this. You guys got to keep your eyes peeled, all right? And I mean it. When I say eyes peeled, I need you guys to be ready and hype for this update. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Mick, Coach Mick Lovin', another video, and I appreciate everyone coming out today and watching the video and stopping by. It means the world to me. So other than that, ladies and gents, I'll see y'all in the next video. And it will be coming soon. It will be, stop playing. It will be coming soon. All right. I've been slacking a little, but it will be coming. All right. I'm trying my best. The full effort is going in, and it's going crazy. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed day today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Boom.